If you are building your career in cybersecurity by learning penetration testing, Cal Linux, or Metasploit, you might need to reconsider your option. Here's the thing, there is way less jobs in the penetration testing market right now. Not only because there is too many candidates who have the exact same skills and certificates, but also because there is a massive shift that happened in the cybersecurity market in the recent years. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you watch until the end, I will show you the exact needed skills in the job market right now. Back in the past, in 2006, and at that time, most of the attacks were about attackers scanning the web for different vulnerabilities. They are using Metasploit or ExploitDB or any of these different tools and searching for vulnerabilities on the different servers, different surfaces, or even for different websites like WordPress or different forums websites, and they're trying to do like web defacement or access the database or access the passwords and all of these different attacks. But that was way in the past. Right now, most of the attacks rely on social engineering, spear phishing, stealing VPN credentials, and then after that, either a customized malware that the attacker has built by himself, or he's using he's using what's called identity attacks. Identity attacks is basically stealing one of the employee's identity, his own credentials, his own username and password, and use that legitimate account to move from one machine to another, hacking other accounts and hacking other employees inside the organization until he reached the top of the whole company or the top of the domain admin, and basically have access to the whole world. That's what happened with Uber, for example, where the attacker used social engineering to get the credentials of the first employee inside the organization, and from there he was able to access, using that legitimate account, that legitimate user, he was able to access another machine that had another username and password, and this username and password was for a security researcher, and using these credentials he was able to access the whole company and access all the machines there, and from there he was able to reach the domain admin and take over the whole company. So the attacks nowadays are focused on way different skills than what you learn in Cal Linux and OSP and CH and all of this stuff. What you're gonna need to focus on instead is to learn how to. What you need to focus on instead is to learn what is called red teaming or adversary simulation, which is basically a different science, a new science that is focused on simulating the real attacks, simulating the attacks that's happening right now, not the attacks of the past, not the normal penetration testing where we look at different vulnerabilities. It's still there because companies use it to be compliant and to have like the basic level of security, but they don't rely on penetration testing to be really secure. What they rely on is the adversary simulation, where you, as an offensive security analyst or as a red teamer, you simulate a real attack. You do spear phishing, you compromise different accounts, you have your own customized malware that you have built by yourself, and then you use that malware to access their machines, bypass the antivirus, the IDS, the IPS, even the security team who is monitoring for all of this, and then use the identity that you have stolen, use your malware to move from one machine to another, to a third, to a fourth, until you reach the domain controller. Whatever that's happening on-prem or on the servers inside the company, then the actual servers that are there, or in their cloud infrastructure, wherever in Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud. That's what you need to learn. So you need to learn adversary simulation, red teaming, or if you want to work in the defense, you might need to learn threat hunting, purple teaming, and malware analysis. These are the skills that you really need to learn, and to move forward you need to learn more about the cloud, Azure AD security, and probably as well Docker, Kubernetes, and all of these new terms and new technologies that we see in different SaaS products. So that's it for this video, and before you go, we actually have a master's program where we teach you all of these skills in a very practical way. How we do it, we do different live trainings along 9 months with also pre-recorded trainings. We have a mentorship. You get all the practical skills that you really need in the market right now. You not only learn them through different trainings and different stuff, but also you practice on them over and over again until you get really good in them. You get a certification for each single live training you attend. As well, you get an internship with us in Maltrack, so you can get your first work experience with the title you actually want. So you get the practical skills, you get the certification, you get the work experience, and as well you get the mentorship and the practical experience too by building your own projects, writing your own blog, having your own projects in GitHub, your own blogs on medium.com, and also showcase that on your LinkedIn. After you do all of this, we bring a recruitment expert who look at your resume and make it the best way you can ever market you, so you can basically become the best candidate applying for every job. You have your resume that shows all your skills, deal with any gaps or any shifting career or anything you have, and have a really good resume that gets you the job that you really want. If you are interested to see more about it, I'll put the link down below. It's maltrack.com/masters. The link will be down in the description or somewhere here. And as well, just fill an application, it takes 3 minutes, and get a call with me, and I will see you there. And that's it for this video, and please hit the subscribe button and like for this video, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.